So come to this Luminosity tab. And what we're going to grab is, sorry, this sidebar is also a little broken. We're going to input our v2012 folder here. Now there's already a tutorial on how to extract v2012 data from the Phantom. Oh, look at this, it automatically did it. Maybe I had that in already. So it should automatically grab frame 100 if you want like a different frame, like let's say at 110, right? You want that. And what we're trying to do is essentially just extract the luminosity from the background. Obviously, if you have a night event, it's going to be much better than like a daytime event, just because of the difference from the light that the lighting's going to produce on our camera compared to daytime. But yeah, so always around 110, something where you can get a clear shot of the lightning. This is good enough. We can actually go to 150, maybe get a return stroke. And yeah, just like this, that's perfect. So you can do it manually here to create this box that's going to extract the luminosity data from, but you can also just left click, hold, and drag. Now it's a little bit laggy, but it gets the job done. Pull it down so you get that whole tip of the lightning, just like that. And there you go. So now let's go back to like 130 just to make sure that it actually got everything. Yeah, everything's in there, perfect. Now what it's going to do is extract the background from the first frame, which ideally you want it to be dark, and it continues off for as many frames as you have. Now, the frame interval that you have will be unchanged. The v2012 is always at 25 microseconds, but the start time will change. And I think, did I have it labeled on this? Or hold on one second. So I actually didn't name my first frame the start time it's at. In Phantom, once you get a bit familiar with the Phantom software, you'll be able to read the microsecond time of the frame. The frame that is 00, that is what you want to put as start time. And I just double checked. For us, it is, for this one, is 324.022.1. That is what was in Phantom, and that's what I'm going to do here. Yeah, the background subtraction, just say this is 0 and 10. That's what you want. And you're just going to run the luminosity calculation. And it's pretty quick, and it should give you a plot right there. So this is perfect. You can now see that our peak luminosity, if I move my webcam, does it show up? Oh, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. Well, you can see our return stroke here, right? There's a little bit of activity as it's approaching the ground. Our return stroke very bright, and then relatively flat. And then we have another like cloud flash after here. So first I'm going to save project, then I'm going to save the luminosity file, just in case we need it. And we're going to go back here, Luminosity v2012 tutorial, and we're going to hit send to home plotter. Luminosity file set for home plotter, click learn plot in the home tab to see it. So let's go back there and do that. And as you can see, it's now filled in, and we're going to hit load all data. And if we load all data, it did not pop up. So maybe I'm going to fix that. Actually, it did work, and the reason that it wasn't working is because I didn't have the luminosity triggered here for the instruments shown. So here, I'll turn off some other things so it's a bit easier to see. But it's this yellow line. I think we're going to change the name of luminosity here to v2012, but it's fine. And it should more or less align with your UV emissions and your return stroke. Ideally the 777 as well, it aligns 1-to-1 with, because it's the only visible range of light. But yeah, our data is just really bugged for this channel, unfortunately, so we can't use it. So that's kind of the overview for how to get your home plotter going, and your first few the calibration going with the interferometer and time shift. I would say it used to be a lot more tedious and finicky. I hope it's smooth sailing for you. Yeah, I'm going to cover a few other things about the GUI as well.